Howdy, y'all. So today I wanted to talk about my whole gym rat phase that I had 2 years ago. If you go back and watch my old videos, you can see that I was like really into the gym. I was into a cut. I was buying all the supplements, doing everything that a gym rat does. And am I still like that? Fuck no! Anything that I'm gonna say in this video is not to put anybody down or to say that I know everything and that you should be like this. I'm just explaining my journey of becoming more mindful and aware of things. So about 2 years ago, I really wanted to get to the leanest that I could. So I was doing a cut. When I was doing a cut, I was counting my calories and my macros, and I was really on top of my game with protein. But what type of protein was I eating? I was eating artificial fucking protein powders with a bunch of added sugars and shit and sucralose and gums, which is shit. And I just wanted to make this video so that you understand that they market these products, they make them look good, then they pay a bunch of influencers so that you fall into the trap of thinking that if you buy these products, you're gonna be so much healthier, when in fact you're buying products that are actually not even good for you. Those protein sources, yes, it's to help attain your protein macros, but it's not even real protein. Like, it's so processed and transformed. And I know it's fun. Like, I literally had like 8 different flavors of protein, and I would make like protein ice cream and fucking anything you could think of. But the thing that I didn't know is that I was harming my gut. I was harming my body. I was really obsessed with buying Alpha Lee clothes. I still wear, like, this is Alpha Lee. I still love my Alpha Lee clothes. But what I have now discovered is that most of the gym clothes are, first of all, made with polyester, and they're actually soaked in BPA. Do you know how shit that is for you? All of those Lululemon leggings that people pay hundreds of dollars to buy, so it just literally seeps into all of your pores because your skin is the biggest organ of your body, and it's fucking terrible. And it fucking sucks because it's beautiful clothes and it makes you feel good and it can amplify your state of being. So what I would suggest you do is that you ground yourself in the knowing that you are perfect in divine health, and that everything you do expands your health and it amplifies your health in the most amazing way possible. If you give into these beliefs that things can harm you and that things are bad for you, then you're giving your power away to them, and they absolutely will. I'm not telling you to have McDonald's every single day, all day, every day, and think that you're gonna be like in perfect and divine health, but the mind is so fucking powerful. If you just align your mind to what you actually want to experience, then you are in your power, you're in your divine God power, and you can choose whatever the fuck you want. I think there's this whole like gym rat fitness kind of world that has built up in the past few years, which is really nice, but when you think about it, bodybuilding is actually not really a healthy thing to do. People are starving themselves, and I quite literally developed an eating disorder trying to become as lean as I could, because you cut down your calories so much that your body is like, I need a little bit more. And especially as a woman, I lost my period for about 2-3 months, and that is a huge indicator that you're under eating and that your body is not really happy, especially if you're eating fake sugars and fake low calorie foods just because you want to stay within your calorie deficit. There's nothing wrong with wanting to eliminate weight, but the whole fitness industry has an approach that's actually harming everybody. And even my mental state was like terrible because I developed a binge eating disorder because I couldn't trust myself around food anymore, and then you become shameful and guilty because you overeat. It's just such a shitty fucking whirlwind, but I'm very grateful that it happened to me because it has taught me so much, and it's like amplified my relationship with myself, my relationship with my body. So I'm grateful, and everything is perfect, and whatever someone has to go through is always perfect and will serve its purpose. It's not that we're looking up to the wrong people, but it's that it's feeding into the media that everything is literally appearance based. Like, everyone just wants to look good. Sorry. Everyone just wants to look good physically, but how are your insights? How do you feel? How is your mental state? How is your state of being? Are you aware? Are you connected? Are you grounded? And this is not what is talked about enough. I feel like people follow these waves on social media because they want to fit in, they want to thrive, they think that this is how they're going to better themselves. And honestly, it's all perfect because 2 years ago, I was convinced that I was bettering myself, and I did accomplish my goals, but I also learned new things about myself. So everything worked. It's perfect timing in my life. But I just want you to stop and ask yourself, do you really resonate with going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week? Do you really resonate with building a bunch of fucking muscle? Do you really resonate with burning yourself out in the gym? Do you resonate with doing high intensity cardio just to eliminate weight? Do you rather do low intensity cardio that you actually enjoy? You don't want to slit your wrist open because you're actually having fun with yourself? I just want people to realign their focus. If your main priority in life is to feel good and do things that amplify your state of being of feeling good, then you're only always always going to feel good and be drawn to things that make you feel good. So if you choose that there's a day that you resonate with only going on a really long walk instead of doing sprints intervals on the fucking Stairmaster because you think that's what you need to do to be healthy or lose weight, then that is going to amplify your state of feeling good. I'm not saying that sometimes it's not challenging, that sometimes you don't need to present a lot of self-discipline, but what I'm trying to imply is that you're not supposed to make yourself fucking miserable, and it's not supposed to be agonizing. The thing about training like a bodybuilder and just for aesthetics and just for the physical appearance is that after a year or 2 or 3, you get fucking sick of going to the gym, doing the same workouts, doing the same 4 times 12 sets and reps. It gets fucking boring. You start realizing that maybe there's different ways you can connect with your body. I'm not shitting on bodybuilders. Listen, if you love training like that and if you feel fulfilled and aligned and great and you're thriving, I'm so happy for you because that's the only thing that I want for you. But I just don't want people to self-impose all of these rules on themselves thinking that this is what they need to do to achieve their goals or to feel good or to look good. Listen, when I was trying to be as lean as I could, I, first of all, lost my fucking period. It was extremely hard to maintain that weight because my body did not want to be that lean. I am a woman. I have a uterus. I have a reproductive system. I have a 28-day cycle, and it just fucking goes like this all the time. I'm not a man. I do not have a 24-hour, not day. A man's cycle just whoop every day. Isn't that fucking crazy? We're all trying to act like men. I don't know if you've realized that even the fitness industry revolves a lot around like a man's cycle, because a man, he mostly has like testosterone every single day. So he can go to the gym 6 times a week. He doesn't need like a break because he's menstruating. He doesn't need to adapt his caloric intake and the way he moves his body because he's about to get his period. It doesn't work like that. So we're all thinking on that mind space, thinking that we need to go hard and push every single day for 4 weeks of the month. But you need to realize that you were not designed. If you're a woman, if you're a man, we're not talking to you. But all of my ladies out there, just realize that we have such amazing fucking reproductive systems. Like, I've been researching this, I've been learning about this, and when you actually develop an interest in learning how your feminine body works and how to connect with it, ever since I've been researching how my 28-day cycle actually works and the phases and the hormones and what happens and what my body needs and how it feels, I feel a lot more connected and in tune with my body rather than just treating it as a man's body every single day of the month. Trust me, sometimes I wish that my cycle was like a man's and that I didn't have to worry about anything. But that is the beauty of the yin and yang, is that they both complete each other and that there's a balance within the other. So in this reincarnation, in this lifetime, I am a beautiful woman who has a lot of feminine things that she needs to adapt to in a man's world. I'm not a feminist, so I'm not gonna fucking drill down your throats that like, fuck man, like we can do this by ourselves. I don't tune into that. That is not what I believe at all. Did you know that it is not your job to bust your fucking balls to do a bunch of shit? Did you know that? Did you know that you were actually not designed to do that? A man was not designed to carry a child and nurture and take care of the child like a woman does. And there's nothing fucking wrong with that. So to go back to the whole fitness street point is that you need to realize, if you are a woman, a biological woman, that your body does not work like a man's. So if you're trying to act like a man and go to the gym and push really hard, it's okay to learn the stepping stones of actually having a fucking uterus and working with it and working in favor with that. So all this to say, I don't consider myself a gym rat anymore, and it was fun for the time that it lasted, but I feel like it's just become a trend where everybody does the same thing, and it's fine. But are you being the highest and truest version of you? That is only if you love filming those vlogs and taking the pre-workouts. Just be mindful of it. Just be aware. Just become more aware. It's just about awareness, guys. That's it. So I just wanted to talk about this very briefly because I think this is so interesting. And if you guys have questions or you want to hear more about it, I would love to. So drop them down below. Subscribe because I know you want to. I know you want to. And I love you guys. I will see you in more videos to come very soon. Okay, bye.